भाई आप ओके आई थिंक वी आर लाइव राइट ओके Jitendra ji should I start. Okay, I think let's go. Namaste to all. Welcome to this 1 week lecture series in yoga practice organized by the National Service Scheme and Department of Yoga, Chitrakoot. So my name is Vikramjeet Singh. Uh, I have been invited here by uh, the Department of Yoga, and I'm very glad and blessed to be in this session with you all people. So today we'll be practicing the yoga protocol, and in this yoga protocol we'll be including some talks related to what can be the practice of yoga and how we have to look at it. So one of the understanding of making the practice in yoga is how possibly we can start investing ourselves. So it's something like a long-term investment. So we are into share market. We'll understand that this is a long-term investment plan. Practicing yoga. So as we are investing, the benefits will reap. And it is actually not only the long-term investment plan; it is also short-term investment plan. The short-term investment plan, something like that. Yes, there is a sense of relaxation. There is a sense of rejuvenation. But as we are going forward, this short term relaxation and rejuvenation converts itself into realization and regulation. So, relaxation can be a short term thing, but this is not the only purpose of doing yoga practice. We have to move further from the relaxation towards realization that yes, I am doing this because of this particular reason. So when we say that yes, I am realizing, or yes, I am able to realize that I did this thing on that day, that is why I'm feeling XYZ problems. So this example sets a tone of the reflective mind. So the long term goal is for the realization, and for that realization to happen, we are gradually and slowly developing the reflective mind. So when we start having a reflective mind, when we start having a reflective personality, that means yes, I am able to see who am I, where am I, what am I, and the asanas practice, the pranayama practice instills this, I would say, the seed within us that yes, now we are able to see how we are, who we are, what we are, and how I can become the best version of myself. And to make this more and more precise, to make this experience more and more profound, we should be knowing how to settle, to get settled. That means we are settling down slowly, slowly, slowly. First, settling down with the body, and then settling down with the breath, and then finally settling down with the mind. So the journey starts from the body, Annamaya Kosha, and then it leads towards the Anandamaya Kosha. So as we are starting from Annamaya Kosha, the Annamaya Kosha settles down, and then it goes to the Pranamaya Kosha, it settles down, and then Manomaya Kosha, again it settles down. And after that, Manomaya Kosha, we have Vijnanamaya Kosha, which is our reflective quality, which is our reflective quality. So I know that this Vijnanamaya Kosha is a part of me which is reflective, which is actually showing the mirror to me. So when we are looking at yourself in the mirror, We don't actually see our physical attribute. How is my nose? How is my eyes? Is my face glowing or is my face dull? Do I have dark circles? Do I have pimples, acne? No. Another way of seeing a mirror is that what kind of thoughts I'm having, what kind of quality of thoughts I'm having, or what kind of posture I'm having. So the physical attribute is just a one part of the looking ourselves into the mirror, but we have the mental aspects also, which we have to always and always see. This is what yoga always and always talks about. That can we become reflective of our own behavior? Can we become reflective of our own thinking, thought process, so that we become a more reformed version of ourselves? And this reforming, it talks about, this reforming is what yoga always and always talks about. So then the journey from Chittavritti Nirodha towards Tada Drishtu Sarupe Avasthanam happens when slowly we start progressing towards the settling of the physical body, settling of the mental body. It takes time. It takes years of practice. Sometimes it takes lives also, number of lives also to settle down. But the eventually the aim of practicing yoga is only and only to settle down. That's it. So that we can settle and we become being a witness. Just being the witness is the only aim of yoga, and to do that, we have to settle down always and always. So all these reflective mind things and being more and more settled is something like that we have to always and always strive forward for. We can do yoga to become more flexible. We can do yoga to become more stronger physically, but this is not the end. It can be the means to end, but it cannot be the end. The end is more further away. It's too far away. And we are just slowly progressing towards that. But we should not be thinking that doing asanas, doing pranayama practice is just the end. So doing the practice only for 15 minutes or 20 minutes on a mat doesn't mean that you did only practice for 15 and 20 minutes. Whatever the practice we did, only even for 5 minutes also, only for, even for 10 minutes also, whatever the practices we are doing, we are being in the moment, or we are being in the effects of this practice through the day. So when we say yoga on the mat and yoga off the mat, so yes, we are doing some yogic practices on the mat, and then we say yoga off the mat. That doesn't mean that we have to do the yoga every time. No, the reflection, the effects of the practices which we did, even for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes on the mat, it has been influencing us through the day. So that is why people say that I did my yoga practice in the morning and I had a good sleep, because the pranic energy has channeled completely within the body. And also the intention of doing the practice was also very clear. As the pranic energy channels, as the intention becomes clear, there is a serene flow of blissfulness. So when there is a serene flow of blissfulness, then I can be more and more relaxed through the day. So this is what we say, that yoga off the mat is the effects of the practices we did on the yoga on the mat. So that is why the intention behind the doing the yoga asanas or yoga pranayamas or any other kriyas or any other practices is nothing related to being flexible with the body. It can be one of the aim, but it cannot be the only aim behind that. We have to always and always see that how easily and how consciously I am getting more and more available to myself through the day. And this is what the yoga teaches. So let's start our practice now. We'll start our practice in sitting position. We'll do a 3 ohms and we'll start our practice. So join your palms in front of the chest into Namaste. Keeping the face neutral, keeping the shoulders relaxed, chest open, abdomen drawn in. Hari Om Tat Sat. Let's begin our practice with our Marjariasana movements now. I wanted to check if you can see my mat. Just give me 1 second. I would like to adjust my camera. Okay. So now we are in the Marjariasana position, keeping the knees under the pelvis, palms under the shoulders, palms fixed on the ground, fingers well spread, toes tucked in. Inhale, arch your back, look forward or look up. Relax the shoulders, elbows are straight. Exhale, round the spine, bring the chin to the chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round the spine, bring the chin to the chest. Inhale, look in the front or look up. Exhale, round the spine, bring the chin to the chest. Let's continue for a few more rounds the same way and just making sure that we are doing it with ease. There is no restrictions, there is no uncomfortableness while doing the movement. Getting accommodated with the movements clearly, being more conscious of the breathing in and breathing out. Observe how the spine changes the shape as we do different movements. This is one of the best practice to start the practice. Awaken the spine. It warms up the spine a bit. Fantastic practice to start of the day. Let's get ready for last 3 rounds now. And then let's be in the Vajrasana for a while. Resting the palms on the thighs. Now interlacing the fingers, interlock your fingers, pull the arms forward and raise the arms up towards the front. Keep the chest open, push your arms back, elbows are straight, make your spine tall, just look in the front. Stay humble with the breathing, stay active with the arms thrown back, Without arching the spine, engage your navel. Exhale. Again, palms on the ground and bring the left leg forward. Keep the left knee and ankle in one line now. Ashwasanchalana. Both the hands by the sides of the feet, dropping the hips down to lift the chin up. Be aware of the stretch. We have to remain consciously with the stretch. Also, make sure that the breathing happens smoothly. The breathing is relaxed and deeper. It's not shallow, it's not uneasy, but it's relaxed and deep. With the next exhale, step back. Again, just rest in Vajrasana for a while. Again, interlace the fingers, raise the hands up, chest open, push the arms backwards. Keep on looking in the front at your height. Navel drawn in. We are not overarching the back. Arms actively pulled up and exhale. Again, changing the side now. Right foot forward. Keeping the right knee and ankle in one line. Just looking in the front. Or if possible, if you're feeling okay with the neck, take your chin up. Face is neutral. Face is completely relaxed. And exhale. Slowly come back into the Vajrasana once more. Now, let's be into the mountain position, Parvatasana. In the mountain position, we'll be rounding off the spine, feet together, heels on the ground, and looking at your toes. So the spine is rounded in mountain. It's not like a downward facing dog. The Parvatasana, pushing the hips back, just looking at your toes. There is a slight hunch in the spine. Maintain here. Stay easy with the breath. Stay completely relaxed with the breathing. Body is active. And then with the next inhale, let's sit in Vajrasana now while facing the camera, while facing the front. Palms resting on the thighs now. Taking the left hand to the left side and just stretch your arm. If you can just take your left arm slightly more forward. Stretch the entire right side of the body. Keep your head relaxed. Slowly come back. Other way around now. Stretch the arm. Maintain this position. You might be feeling a little different in both the sides, and that's fine. That's because of the dominant side. Stretch out with the breathing and exhale. Release now. Keep the hands on the floor. Now let's go for the squat position if we can for Malasana, the garland pose. Palms in front of the chest. Press the elbows into the thighs. Just looking at the front, chest opens. Let's not take the shoulders up like this. Just keep your shoulders easy and completely down. Shoulder blades going down towards the hips. Press the hand to spread the shoulder blades. Maintain here. The breath is again settling. As the breath settles, the mind settles as well. Stay completely focused on the calm and relaxed flow of the breath. Now for the Vayu Nishkasana, so keeping the hands now under the inner foot. Fix your hands under the inner foot, feet at the same direction at an angle. Look in the front now. Lift the chest, elbows are straight. Exhale. Keep the knees straight, lift the hips, look back. Elbows can be slightly bending or it can be straight, it's up to you. Inhale, again, take the squat position, look in the front. Exhale, go downwards, look back. Inhale, squat. Exhale, look backwards. Inhale, just go in the front again, look in the front, chest tall. Elbows are straight, shoulders pull down. Exhale, look back. Try to keep the knees straight if possible. Make sure that we are not moving at all our hands. Hands are well fixed. This is a grip. This is how we have to move forward always. Inhale, just look at the front. Exhale, other way around. Arms looking backwards. Now, bend your elbows. Drop the head more if possible, how much you can. Be with a stretch wherever you can feel. Can you take your breath to the stretch part to loosen up more? And then slowly release the hands, palms on the floor. Keep your feet apart for Prasarita Paduttanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Making sure that your toes are pointing, the second toe is pointing the front, so your feet are parallel to each other. Palms in cup shape, hands in the line of the shoulders. Extend your chin, just look at the front. Start engaging the legs, lengthening up the spine. Draw the kneecaps up, press the outer foot firmly on the ground. Now let's go for the Skandasana, the side lunge. So start bending the right knee, be on your right big toe, and point the left toes upwards, hands into Namaste. Let's try to get more easy and comfortable with the stretch happening on the left side. Keep the left thigh engaged. Now keep the hands on the floor. Go for the other side. If you're not able to place your hand this way, you can keep your hands on the floor, but keep the chest open. Let's not slouch the back. And then again, slowly come back into the Prasarita Paduttanasana once more. Start turning the left foot to the left side. Walk your left hand towards the left ankle and turn the body up, chest up to the right side for Trikonasana. Look at the right hand. Push the chest back. Bring the hip forward. Both the sides of the trunk are even. Grip the ankles firmly and stretch the arm up. Relax the face. Eyebrows relaxed. Shoulders easy. Breathe in, breathe out easily. Back leg strong. Extend the tailbone towards the back heel. Start to become more higher. And exhale. Top hand on the hip. Just bend the knee. And then stretch the arm. Parshvakonasana. Back leg still strong. Turn the chest more toward the front. Make sure that your sound of the breathing should not be audible. There should be no sound of the breath. Keep it easy and relaxed. And just look at the right hand now and slowly come back. Exhale, palms on the floor into Prasarita Paduttanasana. Again, just look in the front before we go for the other side. Now let's turn the right foot to the right side. Take your right hand on the ankle. Take the left arm up. Push the chest forward. Push the chest back, sorry. Push the hip forward, chest back. Then just look at your left hand. Draw the navel in. Push the back ribs inwards. Back legs still remain fixed. No compensation on the breath. Body becomes strong. The breath becomes humble and easy. Bend the right knee now. Take the top hand on the hip for the Parshvakonasana. Just look at the top hand now. Of course, we do have step down versions of that to easy versions of that. So one of the easy version is keeping the elbow on the thigh, not on the knee. Elbow on the thigh, turn the chest. This is also one of the easy version. And then slowly come back. Release. Keep both the hands on the floor again. Now, keep the feet hip width apart. So close your feet now. Feet hip width apart. Interlacing your fingers from behind. Elbows are straight. Drop the head. Dui Konasana. Knees are still bending. Arms are pulled up. Drop the head completely. Let it to gravitate down towards the floor. Stay here. Completely relax the breath. And then slowly bend the knees and come up. Take the standing position. Relax your hands on your hips now. Just look in the front. Maintain this position. Take few breaths here. If you want, you can keep your hands relaxed as well. Just stay tall, stay relaxed. Now, let's take the sitting position. Begin to the Baddhakonasana or Baddharasana also. Here we are interlacing the fingers, palms under the foot, elbows are straight, Knees drop down, just look in the front, spine is long, shoulders remain relaxed. Let's focus on the chest now. Slightly drop the chin. The back of the neck is long and stretched. Just look at the shoulder and look at the chest. It's a fantastic posture for regulating the reproductive organs. It is also one of the posture to center ourselves. If we know the Ujjayi breathing, let's go for the Ujjayi breath here for 5 rounds. Avoid any unnecessary movements now for the next 5 rounds. After the completion of 5 rounds now, let's stretch the legs to the front. Be ready for Janu Shirsasana. So bending the left knee first of all. Take the left knee outside. Keep the left foot on the inner side of the right leg. Slowly inhale. Stretch the hands up. Look in the front. And exhale. Simply extend forward. Go down for Janu Shirsasana. Stay well engaged with the legs, but we have to stay calm and relaxed with the breathing. With the next inhale, just look in the front now, lift the chest for once. Raise the chest higher. Keep your spine straight and tall, but keep on holding the toes. If you can hold the sides of the foot this way as well, but keep on lifting the chest and slowly come back. Release now. Change the leg, other way around, bending the right knee and keep the right knee outside. Right foot on the left inner thigh, looking towards the front. Inhale, raise the hands up. While exhaling, fold forward. Stay relaxed. Stay easy with the breath. Observe the stretch wherever you are feeling. It may be on the calf muscles, on the hamstrings, on the back of the heel, on your lower back, wherever you feel that. Pushing the thighs down, stretching out a bit more. And then slowly come back. Now lift the chest first of all. Before coming back, first of all, lift the chest. Look in the front. Elbows are straight. Spine is tall and long. Maintain this position and exhale. Release. Again, both the legs are straight. Keep your hands relaxed now. Just be there for a while. If you can, you can close your eyes. Feet apart, hands apart, being easy with the breath. Observe the effects of the practices we did so far. Let's get ready now for the Vakrasana. So once more, legs together, bending the left knee first of all. Keep the left foot outside the right thigh. Take the left hand back while placing the right elbow outside the left thigh. Keeping the left foot well pressed on the ground. Push the elbow into the leg and twist. Do not lean back. Use your back arm, use your back muscles to lengthen up the spine instead of falling on the ground. Stay tall and long with the spine. Observe the movement of abdomen here. The breath still remains quiet. So this particular Vakrasana is a fantastic posture to work on the shape of the spine. One of the understanding of making asana practice is to how we keep the spine young through the life. So this is one of the asana which actually has many benefits. Even though the this asana seems very simple and easy, but it has lots of benefits. One of those is how to keep the spine healthy and young. If the spine is healthy and young, we have more aliveness in the nervous system. With the next inhale, just look in the front and release. Let's switch the side now, other way around. With the right foot outside the left thigh, take the right hand backwards first. Just give a necessary twist and keep the left elbow outside the right knee and just look back. Move more from the chin. Stay easy with the breath. And then with the next inhale, gently come back and then stretch the legs forward once more to the front. Now let's take the lying down position, supine position now. If you want, you can adjust your hips. Knees are bending, palms are by the sides of the hips. We'll go for the bridge pose now, the Setu Bandhasana. While pressing the palm, raise the hips, followed by the chest. Go up till the shoulders. Take the chest towards the chin. Push the thighs and hips up towards the sky. Hands well pressed on the floor. With the next inhale, exhale, sorry, slowly relax. Let's go for the spinal twist now. Keeping the left ankle on the right thigh, feet active. Keep your hands apart now on your sides. Drop both the legs to the right side. Gently push on the left thigh, not on the knee. Remember, it's on the thigh with the right hand, but keep on looking to the ceiling. Let's not turn the head. Both the shoulders are relaxed. If possible, take your knee more further down. If your knee doesn't touch the ground, it's okay, it's fine. This is not what we are intending to do here. The whole intention is to facilitate the twist in the spine, which is happening. We have to be easy and respect our body limitations also. And then with the next inhale, gently come back and relax. Let's go for the other side now. Right ankle on the left thigh, drop to the left side. Keep on looking higher. Press the left thigh more down. Press the right thigh more down with the left hand. The body remains completely easy and relaxed. And then with the next inhale, slowly come back to the center once more for the Ardha Pavan Muktasana. Palms by the sides of the body, only straightening the left leg on the floor. And just bring the right knee close to the chest. Press down from the right shin bone. Breathe in, breathe out from abdomen, shoulders relaxed. With the next inhale, let's release now. Bending the knees once more, both the knees, and then straightening up the right leg on the ground. And bring the left knee close to the chest, press down from the shin bone. Let's not press from the from the knee, instead from the shin bone. Observe the abdomen here, and then slowly release. Let's be in the Shavasana for a while. We are keeping the hands and feet at a comfortable distance. Eyes remain closed. Be the witness of the sensations in the body. There might be different sensations in different parts of the body. Can we become aware of those sensations? As we become aware, let's try to consciously relax those sensations with the breath. With each and every exhale, those sensations are pacifying, those sensations are settling down, settling down till you feel the stillness. You become more and more still till you become more and more relaxed. As we just lie down on the floor now, let's keep our attention on abdomen. Observe the rise and fall of your abdomen. With the inhalation, the abdomen rises up. With the exhalation, the abdomen releases and drops towards the spine. Now let's prepare ourselves to come out of the posture. Start turning the head from one side to the other while moving your toes, moving your fingers. Gently bend the knees. Turn to one side. Stay there for a while. Then let's take the sitting position now. If you want, you can sit on a height on a block or on a roll towel or on a cushion or any height possible. Staying relaxed and remain easy with the body. Resting the palms on the thighs, eyes remain closed. Let's go for the seated Parvatasana now. Palms in front of the chest. Stretch the arms up, straight from the elbows. Navel is intact, abdomen is engaged. Observe the movement at the chest. What happens to the chest when it inhales and when it exhales? It's all about self inquiry. Whenever we are becoming aware of the body in the asana practice, it is the initiation of self inquiry. This is one of the quality of a reflective mind, which we were talking before the session, before the practice. Self inquiry. With the next exhale, slowly come back. Rest your palms on the lap now, or on the knees. Palm facing the knees, cupping the knees, joining the tips of your thumb and index finger. Head, neck, and trunk in one line. Let's begin with the practice of Kapal Bhati, 30 strokes. Observe the breath after 30 rounds. Let's go ahead now for 30 more times. Again, let's relax here for a while. Let's go for the last 30 rounds now. After 30 rounds, observe the effects of the practice. Stay easy and completely stay relaxed with the breath. There is no need to deeper your breathing right now. Just observe whatever is happening after the practice. You might not be having this feeling of to breathe in or breathe out more. You feel very overwhelmed, and that's okay. This too shall pass. Now let's go ahead with the practice of alternate nostril breathing, anulom vilom, making the Vishnu Mudra. Curling first two fingers at the root of the thumb of the right hand. You can remove your glasses. It will be more easy for you. While closing the right, gently inhale from the left. Close the left to exhale from the right. Inhale from the right only. Now close the right to exhale from the left. This is one round. Let's do for a few more rounds now. The practice begins from the left and it ends at the left. Also observe your sitting position, that your head is not turning, your elbows or your shoulders are not tense. They are easy and relaxed. And just simply carry on with the breath. Just trying to be aware which part of the body, which part of the nose is getting more sensitive with the breath. Observe the touch of air within the nasal cavity. Just continue with this rounds for 5 more breaths. Try to observe the quietness in the breathing. After the completion of the 5 rounds, let's be in the previous position, the sitting meditative position. Just try and observe what is happening now within, and we try to stay with that feeling If the mind is silent, if the breath is silent, let this silent mind, let this silent breath to lead us through the day. Let this to be our leader through the day. Now let's finish up the class with a mantra. Palms in front of the chest into Namaste. Inhale. लोका समस्तौ सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम तत्सत् Thank you for joining the class. Thank you.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद श्रीमान विक्रमजीत सिंह जी। आपने बहुत ही
जितेंद्र जी
सरल तरीके से हम सबको एक प्रैक्टिस कैसे करना उस की विधि के बारे में बताया, और करके बताया ही नहीं बल्कि आपने करके दिखाया। आपको विश्वविद्यालय की तरफ से, राष्ट्रीय सेवा योजना की तरफ से, योग विभाग की तरफ से और समस्त स्टाफ की तरफ से आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और हम अपेक्षा करते हैं आगे भी आप हम सबके साथ जुड़े रहेंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद विक्रम।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जितेंद्र जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू।